Welcome chess improvers, and this is how to study Grandmaster games in 3 simple steps. Studying the games of the greats is one of the best ways to improve your chess, but I always used to struggle with it. Once I started analyzing games, I just got lost in the variations.
The struggle was real.
And that resulted in me closing the book, putting it away, and never looking at it again. And that changed once I started using the method that I use right now. It's just a simple 3-step process that helped me to get to the games quicker and more practical. And in this video, I'm going to share that method with you.
Thank you.
Well, step 1 is to play the moves out on the physical board. I do think it's quite important to play the moves out on a real chessboard because it just gives you a different perspective. So I would get my book out. I assume you already have a game collection book that you want to work on. So I just would start reading the annotations, playing the moves over the board. And the annotations will already learn you a lot.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
But you will also start noticing that some moves get your attention, which is good. And do train yourself to ask yourself questions regularly. So maybe pause and think, okay, what has changed in the position? Or what would I have played in this position? I think it's good to go that way. And for me, in this phase, it's important just to get a general idea about the game. In step 2, I'm going to look at the game in an online tool. And that's already good practice. Because I challenge you to put the moves on the board based on memory. Just see how far you can get. And once you get stuck, please look at the annotations and put in the complete game. But try to do it based on memory.
Challenge accepted.
And you will see that when you put the moves on the board, that you already have a better understanding about why certain moves are played and the ideas behind it. And that's already a really good thing. But in this phase, I'm going to look at maybe 2-3 variations that I found interesting in the first stage of the analysis and look at it a little bit deeper. And here I'm going to be really practical. I'm just going to select 2 or 3 variations because right now I'm working on this book. It's called Botvinnik's Best Games. And for one move, it has a variation, sub-variation, sub-sub-variation, and even sub-sub-sub-sub-variations.
Wow.
It's 2 pages of variations in a position I don't play, in an opening I don't play. So that's something I would not look at. So please be practical. And step 3 is to decide what are my 2 or 3 takeaways that I got from the game. To show you an example, I'm going to show you game 1 of the Botvinnik's Best Game series that I'm working on. And it has 2 instructive moments for me. And let's go to the first, which occurs right here. Black takes on d4 and white goes knight b5. And white goes knight b5 with the idea of going knight d6. First of all, it comes with check, but it's a very strong outpost in black's half of the board, and it's very hard to get the knight away when it arrives there. So it does seem like a logical move, but in fact it's already a mistake. And it is a mistake because white doesn't have time for this move. Look at the position of white's king. It's right in the center, a lot of space around it. Black's light square bishop hasn't been developed yet. The rooks are not in the game. The queen is still on the starting square. So although it looks like knight b5 is strong because you want to arrive at d6, but you don't have time for it. White castled. And just to show you the moment when the knight arrived at d6, right now. So we achieved our goal with white. We have a strong knight, but look at the position. Our king is vulnerable, our pieces are undeveloped. So one of the takeaways I got from this game is don't chase a good square if you haven't finished your development. So always prioritize development. That's lesson 1 I got from it. And to show you how the game finished, because that's important for lesson 2. According to the author, the game ends here. Because, yeah, white is dead lost. Down the exchange, a vulnerable king, which will get hunted down until checkmate. So white resigned here, according to the book. But according to 2 other sources, the game continued for 2 more moves. Which is rook takes d5. And after Bishop takes e5, white resigned according to those sources. And this is for me takeaway number 2. Consider all captures in every position. Bishop takes e5 wasn't on my radar, but it's a brilliant move. So I hope that this simple 3-step method that I use makes it easier for you to analyze Grandmaster games as well, and makes it more practical to go through more games and hopefully improve your chess that way. If you find this video helpful, please let me know in the comments.